Okay, good afternoon, Mr. Hardesty. So today I need to talk about several fault. So we can see here is the fault block I have, and so first I need to explain what is the normal fault. So the normal fault is the dip slip fault, and the block above the fault, which is the hanging wall, move down related to the block below the fault, which is the footwall, and this footwall cause tension force. So it mostly will be like, so this footwall right here, so it will slip down and cause tension, and the part over here is the fault plane. So it will be something like this, and or something like this, just slip down. So that, and this area right here is the fault plane, and yeah, and I need to explain the reverse fault. So in the reverse fault, which will be the exact opposite, is in the reverse fault, the block above the hanging wall move up relative to the block below the fault, which is the footwall. So it will be something. So it will be something like this. So it will be the hanging wall move upward and cause tension. So it would be something like this, or something like this. So, and we can tell this part, and we can tell, so when plane move forward, so this hanging wall move forward, so go up, and this area down here is this area down here is the fault plane, and so I need to, and also I need to explain what is a strike slip fault. So the strike slip fault is a vertical or near vertical fracture on the earth, and they shift horizontally. So it will be something. It will be, so for example, it will be something like this. So move left or right. So it will create tension and move horizontally, and the area, this part is called the fault plane, and so and an oblique fault, which is both normal fault, slip fault, and the strike slipping fault, and combine together and cause tension and pressure. So in this will be something like, so the plane will move both vertically and horizontally. So both will be like so move vertically and horizontally and vertically, and cause damage. So, and wait, where is it? And there's also needs to explain the sinistral fault and the dextral fault. So the sinistral fault and the dextral fault is a different way of the fault. The strike slip fault. So in this scenario, well, the sinistral fault will be what a left shift, so it'll be like this. So it'll be something like this. It'll be left, go left, and the dextral slip fault is going right. So it'll be like this. And I know it's the angle is different, but in my ways, it should be something like so. It'll be, so let's see. So in my angle will be like this, and this the synetral will be moving left, and the dextral will be moving right. All right. So, and another one is that you asking me how we can find out, how we can know if there's a fault, and I think the answer will be the rock, because if I think about it, if we have the we have the fault, we have the dip slip fault. So what happened is the either the hanging wall or the hanging wall will go either up or down. So we go up and down. The rock, which in the different area, because rock is how it forms is sediment, right? So the different years, the older it is, the deeper it is, right? So when the rock when we have a rock is older than it's supposed in the area that it's supposed to be, so we can know there's a strike happening there. So what happens is that, for example, the hanging wall slip up, so the area, the second area, the yellow one, is showed up. So on the surface, we know if we can find the rock, the area of the yellow area rock, then we know then we know there's a strike happening. Another example will be a slip. So if this slip, and if we can find this area with the purple rock here, if we can find the purple rock over here on the surface, then we can know there's a fault happening. And also another one, if we know, it will be a earthquake. So if there's an earthquake, we know definitely have the movement. The earth have some kind of movement, right? So it's either slip or this happening. So the horizontally, so we know there's a rock, there's some plane movement. So it's from one, the rock is like, we can tell before if there's a fault happening before, and the earthquake is right now. Like if we feel an earthquake right now, we know there's a fault happening. And for my country, I have Azerbaijan, and I did little research. The Azerbaijan in 2012, there's a earthquake. It's 2012 East Azerbaijan earthquakes, and it was measured 6.4 to 6.3 on the scale, and it was a strike slip fault, which will be in my country Azerbaijan, you have a strike slip fault. So it'll be something like this or this. Okay, and so that was that was it. Ooh, that was so hot.